Yo. Alright. What is fake? What is real? Huh? Are you insane? What can you touch? What can you feel? Huh? Yeah. It's all in the brain. Resellers all got something to say. All they need is for these sheeple to pay. Top dollar for a sneaker today. Top dollar just to be in the way. These fuck niggas got me amazed. Analyzing stitches and overlays. And if you need a black light, then it proves that you dummies overpaid. Travis Scott got you all in a daze. Every shoe he rocks gets reappraised. If this nigga jumped right off of a cliff, you'd all follow in a single file parade. Now try to focus. Resell a bunch of hocus pocus. And if y'all get offended by me addressing Warren Lotas, you got skin thinner than a locust. This is hopeless, defending questionable motives. The whole culture taking notes, bitch. What you think that we ain't noticed? Huh, yo. No box, no box. No more, no more. There's ways to quit being a sheep, and that's what we're here to explore.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Welcome to Fun with UAs. What is good, everybody? Thank you for coming and welcome back to another episode of Fun with UAs. Wrath of Warren Lotas, Part 3. The trial of the sneaker community versus Warren Lotas is in session. The honorable judge, ya boy, Trollmaggedo, presiding. The Pigeon Dunk, iconic in its own right. The Warren Lotas Dunk, a spit and bubble gum copy, both loved and hated. Have you asked yourselves yet if you're buying this because you just love the Jason face? Or because the majority of the shoe looks like that, the Pigeon Dunk that nobody fucking has?
You only like it because it looks like what you really like.
This really could become a huge problem. You got people calling it a real collab.
Which, by the way, I'm saying this right now, it is 100% an official collab.
You got Jumperman Bitch saying that it's really nice.
These things are cool, man. These things are nice. Like, this is actually a really cool design.
You got the false god 2Js defending the living shit out of this whole project.
Fucking culture, bro. I am the fucking culture. What's wrong with you? Ain't nobody done for the culture the way that I've done.
You got die-hard authentic sneakerheads believing that this is the real deal.
The original designer of the shoe said this is, he didn't say it's a collab. He signed off on it. Fine with me.
But who really has the right to call this shoe, or any other shoe for that matter, a UA or a knockoff or a counterfeit? Nike is the only one with the power to do so. And now that this guy Warren Lotas is getting into the millions of dollars in revenue, I'm pretty sure the clock is ticking. Trademark infringement, as described by the U.S. Patents and Trademark Office, is described as the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy Japan. Let me just read this here. The unauthorized use of trademark or service mark on or in connection with goods and or services in a manner that is likely to cause confusion, deception, or mistake the source of the goods and or services. But ask us if we give a fuck. Nope, because these shits are fire. You already know the shits are gonna sell out, and the blood-sucking, soul-shattering, devil-worshipping resellers are gonna have a 50 cal sniper rifle aimed right at your dome while they bot up and get you to pay
$100 billion. Gentlemen, silence.
I mean, come on. Get your head out of your asses and look at this shit. Plush ass leather like pillow fluff. Blue nubuck suede built super tough. Fuck resell, nah, we done had enough. Arnold motherfucking Schwarzenegger.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Bars! Okay, the Midnight Navy Japan. Built like a champ, undetectable on feet, and more than worthy of an A++. Fuck yeah!
People were already putting them up on eBay, like the ones that were sold before. So people knew the kind of resale value for shoes. Like this was kind of when those guys were coming out of the woodwork, like, oh, I can make some money off this, I'm gonna get this shoe.
As I told Rich before, that like when we designed this shoe, we didn't anticipate the hype, the riots, the lineup, and the coverage.
So Jeff makes a sneaker that in many ways helps propel the resale market very early on. And where there's easy money, there will be vultures. Which brings us to today's latest reincarnation of that. Warren Lotas. Let's go down the list and see if this guy isn't breaking trademark laws and building a fake shoe. Ways to avoid trademark infringement. Let's see which one of these things Warren doesn't do. Number 1, never use distinctive prints from another brand or collaborations on custom work. Nope. Create disclaimers on websites and invoices that explicitly state you are not associated with the brand of sneaker you're working off of. That's a hell no. 3, never combine silhouettes of different shoes to create your own shoe. Nope. Never intentionally misrepresent affiliation with manufacturer. Nope. Refrain from naming your shoe design or colorway the same as another popular colorway or shoe design. He did this with the first couple of shoes. Nope. Number 6, the more likely the confusion as to the source of goods, the more likely infringement has occurred. This one is a yes. So trademark infringement alone pretty much indicates fake. But what about the build of the shoe? Now we are in the realm of patents. Here's the thing. Patents typically last around 20 years. On the USPTO website, you can look up every patent ever registered. Here you can see the functional designs of Tinker Hatfield and Peter Moore. There are infinite amounts of these things. And while I tried to find the dunk specifically, it just got too damn exhausting. But it's there. Anyways, oddly enough, patents can't be renewed after 20 years. So to protect themselves, companies will make small tweaks to their products to maintain the overall look, but add some kind of functional innovation, such as Zoom Air or React Foam or some slightly different type of cut of the shoe. This gives the companies 3 layers of protection against guys like Warren Lotas. Copyright, patent, and trademark all work together to keep Nike shoes from illegally being sold in the country. But Warren Lotas removes all the branding, right? Wrong! There's no denying that this is a fucking swoosh. But how about his manufacturing process?
I like learning about these factories and the ones that are pumping out like 300,000 units a month. Like those kind of places I think are so cool. And like these guys that sell fabric and, you know, work at mills and like, doesn't matter what they're making or who they're making it for.
Right.
Because let me tell you, a lot of these fucking factories, like, well, they have these nice looking little offices and they're the fancy flowers and chandeliers, and they'll fucking, you know, they will fucking take full advantage of you when it comes to price. And then you go down the street to some blown out shithole on the side of the wall with a screen door where you got to knock and you can barely see the person that comes to the door, and that's the kind of place I want to go to. And if they don't know about fashion or anything like that, the better, in my opinion. People want to pay like a premium on peace of mind. They're like, oh, well, this place looks nice. They're definitely going to be able to make like a nice pair of jeans versus this other place I'm telling you about that could do the same thing for about like 75% less of the other price.
So he's basically saying that he's using factories not contracted by Nike. And the plot thickens. Hey Warren, I have sneakers not made by Nike contracted factories too. Ya wanna see? Oh, boom shakalaka. The Air Jordan 4 Union. Okay, I gotta eat some humble pie. I was clowning these shits at first, especially because the price point was $250. But in hand, these things are solid. Not $250 solid, but solid, especially when you unstitch the tongue and switch the laces, which by the way was just a stupid, unnecessary idea. Cutting those fucking stitches out is not fun, it's just a giant waste of time. We already constantly have to lace up our own sneakers, Jordan Brand. Now you want us to unthread the shits too? The materials are unique and it feels like this shoe is built like a damn tank. And no, they were not made in a contracted Nike factory. The same way Warren Lotas's shoes were not made in a Nike contracted factory. But they are built brilliantly. And I admire what Union's website did, followed by a restock on Sneakers app. Because let's face it, if you're gonna go out and get these shoes from a reseller, you're gonna end up paying
$1 billion a day.
For this kind of colorway? Hell nah. You just look like a goddamn idiot. This is a size 13, so the Nike Air logo looks just a pinch too small compared to the photos, but what do we give a fuck? We're getting these kicks for the low. We don't have to micro-analyze insignificant shit like that. The Jordan 4 Union, a shoe with a lot of lacing possibilities, accurate look and build, another UA that in my opinion is on par with retails for the toe, earning a grade of a motherfucking A+. Yikes!
It was hectic. There was fights every night.
And then I went home. Next morning I came back at like 10 o'clock. It was pandemonium when I got there. The block was locked down and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? You know? You could just see heavy snorkel jackets. You could see baseball bats peeked out from under the snorkels. You could see knives. I saw a machete. Like, people were just tucking weapons in and waiting on all four corners for these, 13 to 18-year-old kids.
And I looked down and there was a giant knife just on the street.
And that was pretty much the only time I can remember that the release of sneakers, an item like that created such almost riot. They weren't ready for this.
So this was a hyped as fuck release, yeah? Do you guys think that maybe that had something to do with why people want the Warren Lotas version? Because when you take away the fact that it's a dunk, and you take away the fact that it's a pigeon colorway, all you're left is with this cornball's unimaginative Jason face. And that goes for the Stussy, for the Heineken, and for the Voorhees. And after witnessing all this fuckery, how the fuck could Jeff Staple back this? How the hell could Jumperman bitch back this? Hey Jeff, I got the perfect goddamn shoe for you to endorse right here.
You got a fake sneaker on at the end of the day, man.
Hey yo, it's a Nike SB Dunk. Staple Panda Pigeon collab.
It's a collab!
Stop calling it that. I don't care what Jay Staple said. That wasn't him.
Not gonna lie, I'm not too big into low top sneakers, but this one's pretty dope to me. However, come on, Jeffrey. If you can endorse Warren Lotas's crap from across the water, surely you can endorse your own.
So, when we got this rejected sample, it was pretty cool, but obviously not the black pigeon, so it's rejected. And then when we decided to bring it back for the Panda Pigeon, I felt like it was 90% of the way there in terms of like what a panda and a pigeon might look like, Obviously, this was something that the factory just cobbled together, so I make no bones that like pretty much the factory designed most of this shoe, but I wanted to add a little bit of like staple flavor to this as well. So in the sort of 2.0 version of this, the new and improved sample, normally on past pigeon shoes that we've done with Nike and with other brands, the pink hit is always sort of the thing. And we debated internally a long time whether we should change that up to make it sort of more dedicated to the panda and go with like a bamboo green versus the pigeon pink.
At least these guys are using the same level of materials and construction. The colors are on point, the construction is on point, and of course, it's got the goddamn newspaper bottoms.
And then probably one of the most distinct visual features that we added was this ice sole. When you lift up your shoes and just put your feet up and you just sort of like floss on them with this and just snap every neck in the room with this headline. This is the headline that harks back to the OG release, the Sneaker Riot. I want to wear these right now.
The Nike SB Panda Pigeon, uncall-outable on feet, a bitch slap to Jeff Staples' face, and well-deserving of an A++. Yeah! The verdict is in, Warren. And while I admire the fact that you tricked thousands of people into essentially buying a fake shoe, I do not admire that you were unclear as to what it was you were actually doing. This Warren Lotas Pigeon dunk, after reviewing all the evidence in this saga, finally has a name after all. This shoe is a customized UA sneaker, pure and simple. And in the case of the sneaker community versus Warren Lotas, we find the defendant guilty as fuck. Warren Lotas, you have committed 1 count of 2nd and 3rd degree plagiarism. You have committed 4 counts of deception in the 1st degree. 15,000 plus counts of the illegal selling of UAs at resale price. And the most despicable offense of them all, 1 count of being an all-star level fuckboy. And you know what, Jumper Man, bitch, you can throw yourself in that category as well. Cause Jumper Man, you are guilty of 500,678,450,202 counts of all-around fuckboyism. And for those of you that wanted to buy these customized UA sneakers for the sole purpose of flipping them, congratulations! You are about to commit your first felony, as the selling of UAs as real is illegal in this country. And not only that, each and every single one of you that hates on UAs and talks down about the people who rock them but support this, you are now officially a member of the UA community. Warren Lotas has tricked you into believing that a UA sneaker is a real sneaker. You have been flim-flammed, bamboozled, ran amok. And not only that, you have revealed yourself to be a total, utter sheep. You were willing to throw your retail-only beliefs to the wind because someone who none of us even knew collected just a little bit of clout and told you that it was okay. I would not be surprised if this guy gets sued anytime soon for this. You are all a testament to what I've been saying this whole time. What is fake? What is real? Are you insane? What can you touch? What can you feel? Huh? It's all in the brain. And all you UA haters have been turned into UA supporters thanks to Warren Lotas seemingly overnight. That's facts. And this has been Fun with UAs.